Okay, everybody, I am so excited today because I am joined by Jacqueline Byers and Christian Navarro, stars of Pray for the Devil, which is in theaters today. How you guys doing today?
Doing
Good,
well, man.
Steve
How are you?
Varley. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you guys. You guys both absolutely crushed it in this film. Now, Jacqueline, your character of Sister Anne is such a great character arc in this film. What, though, did you relate to most about Sister Anne?
Relate to, well, she's flawed.
Yeah,
I think well, there's a nurturing quality to her that I think that I also share, maternal in a way, even though I don't have a child. Um, I think, in the way that she's flawed of being in her mid-20s and thinking she knows the right thing, being stubborn and knowing what she thinks is right, failing along the way. I think that is something that I can understand.
I love that. Yeah. And it's such a fascinating character. And another fascinating character is Father Dante, who Christian plays. Christian, what prepares you to play a priest? Like, you watch videos of priests or any performances of film of priests? Like, how do you get in there?
All of that. Yeah, I went to Catholic school as a kid, and so I was familiar with the world, familiar with the priesthood and things like that. And then, yeah, I wasn't a big, I didn't watch a lot of horror. I didn't watch a lot of the genre before I was cast in this movie. So when I found out I
Mm.
was cast, I sat down and watched as much as I could, absorbed it all, took what I liked, realized what I didn't like, and tried to figure out how I could make this guy fully dimensional and complex and interesting, and what I could do differently than what I'd seen on screen before.
Yeah, that's a great answer. And yeah, you totally make it fully dimensional for sure. Now, Jacqueline's Sister Anne will see is in a lot of wild sequences here that are mentally and physically intense. Was there any moments for you on set where you felt maybe intimidated by a scene or scenario you were about to do?
The whole movie. I was intimidated from day one, but I think that's part of the courage of her, and I think that she's scared and pushes through that, which I think is just an aspect of her character, that I'm living with day to day, playing her. Um, I was really scared to get dunked upside down into a pool of water, eyes open and mouth open. But yeah, I think that a little bit of fear lights a fire under you. I think it's a little bit of the drug you chase as an actor.
Sure. Yeah, I like that. And you survived and it came out great. So it was totally worth it, that dunk.
I'm alive.
Uh yeah, hell yeah. And Christian, you acting in scenes with a lot of exorcisms in them, is that as intense as it looks? And is everyone kind of hyped on the day for that on set?
Yeah, it's a different kind of thing as an actor stepping on set for something like that, because you got a horror and comedy, I think, are two things where you have to invest that much more when you are set to do those things, because the circumstances are not so close to home, right? They're a bit out of yourself, a bit out of the realm, and so you gotta commit a little bit more, and with that comes a bit of an intensity. And Daniel was great in not allowing me to settle for, particularly in those scenes and the exorcism with my sister, not allowing myself to settle for the topical, right? Dig a little deeper, figure
Mm.
out what this is really doing to Father Dante, and allowing the camera to roll and allowing me to do my thing. So it's a little bit intense, but I think it's the dream, right? It's getting something meaty to work on, and then having the time and the space and the people around you that you trust to allow you to do the work.
So
Yeah, hell yeah.
sorry, just to
No, no.
I think like the power of casting is so cool because you have this character that has this deep relationship with his sister, and without knowing it, cast a man who has three sisters. And
Ah,
it's like,
okay.
like there's an essence to something that you can just like feel. I just think it's
Yeah.
cool.
No, that's a great point. That's really cool. And yeah, this whole film, like you're saying, just cast so well. And also, Jacqueline, be honest, was it really hot in that nun outfit, especially on a film set where you're in these lights? I was thinking about that while I was watching. I was like, man, that's got to be hot.
Yo, I was so scared. Light gray and sweat are not two things that go well together normally. Um, I don't remember being that hot. And you know
I
what?
do.
You do?
Yeah, every day I was in the. It was 90-something degrees out there.
You know what? Wardrobe, I think, was very strategic. They used a very light gray fabric, and one, because they wanted it to look like it was worn for years, to have like it, like a wear to it, and also I think so that I wasn't like sweating in every scene profusely.
They didn't pay us that kindness. I was dying.
You were also in black, and it was summer.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that
because I lost all the water weight, so it was fun.
Yeah.
there you go. Makes it totally worth it. And then Christian, you've been in a lot of exciting stuff in your career, but is there a different level of excitement starring in a horror film on Halloween weekend? What has that kind of just been like this whole week?
I'll tell you Monday morning, brother. I don't know yet. You know, I'm excited to be a part of anything I'm a part of, and I wouldn't step into it if I wasn't. And I think what's unique about this is a lot of the projects I've been lucky to work on have a very pointed, specific message. And while this has a message and has subversive messages, really it's entertainment. And I'm excited and have been excited seeing people's reactions to the film, my friends and family, people on the internet who are excited to see me in something else. But ultimately to go to the movies for 2 hours, why I became an actor, when those lights dim and that screen turns on and you're transported to a different world and you're entertained. And I think I'm proud that this film will entertain people. And it's serendipitous that it's Halloween weekend. You know, I think it's going to be great.
Yeah, totally. And I totally get what you're saying there too. Like it just transforming into a different experience and really scary too. And before I let you guys go, Jacqueline, could you see a franchise built around Sister Anne? Like, has that been discussed at all, that we might see like maybe a trilogy of films like this?
It hasn't been discussed, but yeah, I could see it.
Yeah, okay.
I hope so. Who knows, you know? It all has to do with how well this film does, so I'm just crossing my fingers and come on, go see it.
Yes, everybody go see Pray for the Devil. It's in theaters now. Watch Jacqueline and Christian crush it so we can get more of these great films. Thank you both so much for joining me today, and hope to talk to you in the future.
Thank you.
It'd be great.
Have a good one,
so nice
Steve.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Thanks, guys.